Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I love you guys so much. Yes, I do. Thank you so much for being here. You want to say hi? Come here. Or you want to lay under there? Okay. Have a seat. No, Em is so handsome. Em is so handsome. I didn't want to take him outside. That's where he's looking up at me. That's where he wants to go, but it's getting really hot out there, and these kind of go on for a while. So rather than interrupting your reading or leaving him out there in the heat, he can just sit right there because I'm a sucker boy. Yes, I'm is. All right, guys, let's get started. Sorry. I love you guys. I hope you're having a great day. Man, oh man, the energy is shifting in such a big way, okay? A lot of internal work for sure, but also just the frequency of, I don't know, if you haven't noticed it yet, or if you haven't seen it, like, reflect, look, he just moved the whole desk, still moving it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just try to... Okay, we're crooked today. It's all right. That message yesterday that I heard, and I've been hearing that song, miracles happen once in a while when you believe, right? Have you seen that movie, Princess Diaries? It's such a good movie. But she's flying, right? She discovers, okay, she doesn't know that her long-lost father is actually like it's like the king of Genovia or something like that, right? So she discovers that actually she's like the princess of Genovia. But what I heard was when they're on the plane over there for the first time, the butler says, "Princess, look out the window and welcome to Genovia." Okay, and when I heard that yesterday, I actually happened to be standing right in front of a window. And it was like this moment where I saw my son and his friend like playing on the trampoline and the sprinkler, and Maui running around, and like Zyla was at her friend's house, but just knowing that she was there like swimming and having a good time. And it was just this overwhelming feeling of like, you are creating your own Genovia, okay? Like collective. I'm not the only one, I know that. So, and she eventually became queen of Genovia, right? So that's also something else that's significant too. So let us see what are the messages today that I just wanted to like kind of, yeah, any hoots. All right, let's see. What does the collective need to know? Really? They let me shuffle this deck and I'm not even supposed to use it. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I love him so much. My gosh, he's such a handsome boy. Yes, you're such a sweetie. Okay, we're going to use this deck. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. I know we haven't done the intuition test in a while. Somebody just thought of that. And you're correct. I keep forgetting. Totally trusting this process, though, right? Totally trusting the process. And also just trusting my guidance. You know what I mean? So, let's just see. And that might be significant for you guys as well, collective. There's an energy of like you really leaning into trusting yourself here, okay? And your intuition. It's beautiful. I'm literally hearing like cheers. Not like cheers, but like people like screaming, right? Like a whole stadium, or like, you know, like the angels like cheering you on, like, because there's this energy of like, you know, evidence of you trusting yourself, okay? All right, what does the collective need to know? Oh, Lordy, because you walked away from some crazy-ass people. No, You know what? You've been healing here, okay? There's something about the explicit, okay? So some of you may have had it because this says parental discretion, right? And that is usually on I remember when I was younger, I'm actually thinking of like the, what was that Eminem album when we were younger, the Curtains. I remember, I don't know why this story is so significant, but I remember like listening to that album over and over again on my way to Kings Island with like my friend was going, and her and her dad, and they invited me, and that was cool because I mean, unless if I went with a friend, I didn't get to do things like that. So but we listened to what is it, curtain, there was something about curtains. It was as the red curtains, you know, and by the time we got there, we had memorized basically the whole CD. So, and I don't know why that's so significant, why that's coming through. We'll see if it, but there's something about like explicit, and I feel like it ties into your childhood. Like, I don't know, you know, I feel like that's just an example, but there's something about being exposed to my throat, being exposed to like maybe some more explicit things, and I'm not talking about like like music, right? Maybe, I mean, but as children, I mean, my parents didn't really give me permission to listen to that, you know what I mean? Like, somehow I ended up with it, and you know, I'm assuming, who knows, my parents could have bought me that. I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember listening to it over and over again. But I feel like it's just more so, okay. You know how Eminem like always talks shit about his mom, right? And then I saw something now. I haven't listened to his new album. Like, I've heard pieces of that song Houdini. Abracadabra. I'm about to reach in my bag, brah. Right? That's really the only parts that I know or really have listened to. But there's something about, I've heard something about him speaking negatively now about his daughter, Haley. So I don't know if that's significant here for you. Like, okay, what else? So we have NWA, Nightmare on Elm Street. These were the first two that came out, okay? Kill Bill, Beyonce. And then we have Ike and Tina and Britney Spears. This couple keeps coming up. There's a couple here, okay? That are in a very karmic relationship. And there could be a third party, or these people are kind of losing their shit. They may be experiencing a lot of anxiety, okay? Listen, collective, there's this energy. I heard it's Britney, bitch. Okay? Okay. A lot of you are coming back from, or there's like this energy of you showing up in a light that I feel like this couple possibly didn't expect. Yeah. There could be some sort of like legality things going on here. This karmic couple could have maybe I feel like they projected some things onto you, right? They could have possibly, I don't know. There's this energy of maybe even accusing you of like overindulging in like drugs and alcohol and just that maybe you're like, I don't know, you may be doing something and you saying that it's a cry for help or just trying to get some sort of attention or something like that. But there's some sort of, I've heard very specifically, there's evidence. Otherwise, there's evidence like this Kill Bill energy here, okay? There is evidence that that you've been like fighting, okay? I heard very specifically like for some of you like fighting for your life, or like just fighting to get your life back, or like, but it's also this energy of like your actual intentions, the reason that you do something. So I don't know if you're on like social media or something like that, and it's almost like this energy where some people were saying, collective's just doing this because they want attention, or they're, there's I don't know, that you are kind of crazy here, right? But for some reason, somehow here, okay, there's evidence of you, and this Britney Spears thing, right? It's something very significant about a father, okay? Because we were talking about Eminem, right? And how he, it's just like that hate against women in his life, possibly. And I'm not hating on Eminem. Trust me, he's a legend to me. Okay, like I was raised on Eminem. It's just this energy that's coming through, right? And you know how Britney Spears, right? Her father had the conservatorship over her finances, over the money that she was working, right? Working for, like, I'm a slave for you, right? But again, there's, and somebody possibly thought that you would stay in that energy here, but there's evidence that you've been like fighting these energies, right? Fighting these projections. There could have even been like an ex or something that possibly even like worked with this energy or this couple or something like that, to try to, I heard pin you, huh? So maybe it's like trying to get evidence or something without you knowing, maybe even possibly. Okay. But if you're a parent, there's a really big focus on your children. I feel like this is like your focus, right? Is your children. And these people could be talking, all this talk, right? Saying that you're just focused on, you're out here overindulging in things and you just really want to be famous, you want to be seen, you want to be, all of these things, right? And that this is just a cry for help and la di da di da and blue 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 blah blah blah. But somehow there's energy that's seeing that you are none of those things, and that you are literally just trying to do what's best for your children, or even for like future generations, even if you don't have children yet, or as of right now, or even if you already have children and they're grown, right? There's something about, like, that's been your focus. Or your inspiration, or your drive, or, yeah, somebody is recognizing, look, here's Eminem right here. Somebody is recognizing that you have, really experienced kind of, somebody's recognizing that it has nothing to do with those things. Whatever it is that you're doing it either for your children and or for, you know, for growth, for other people, for, you know what I mean? It's like somebody who has, yeah, I heard, hello, blip, 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 I'm an addict. Okay, so I don't know all those words, but I can hear it. You know what I mean? Like the, anyways, it's like somebody who, you know, recovered from some sort of addiction, getting into some sort of addiction counseling, right? Because you have experienced it, you have this understanding of whatever it is. You know, you feel, because oftentimes our biggest battles turn into our purpose. You know what I'm saying? And so there's something about that. There's somebody who knows that. There's somebody who recognizes that. There's somebody, and yeah, let's get some more on this. You know what I'm about, sick of these people, but I love you, collective, so we're going to talk about them until we don't have to anymore. Oh, silly. Silly sillies. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, that's loud probably. That's loud probably. Oh, that's stuck in my head. Miracles happen once in a while when you believe. I love that movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. Makes me want to watch it. Oh yeah, you're crossing some sort of major bridge. Regardless of what's going on around you, here's my thing, is I feel like there's all kinds of shit going on around you. Okay? This is the energy that I feel like you're in. This Kill Bill Beyonce. Okay? There's a karmic couple, maybe even, like I said, this does feel like a third energy that's connected to this energy, masculine or feminine here. But I also feel that that's significant. And then there's also this urban America and Nightmare on Elm Street energy that I feel. This feels like it's almost in the spirit, to be completely honest with you. This urban America is giving me like passed over loved ones or ancestors that you have that are like, they don't fuck around, okay? Like they are, I don't want to say they're like from the streets, but they're not afraid to like get their hands dirty and to you know, go up against any type of energy that wants to come towards you, whether it be trying to infiltrate your dreams or into your subconscious fears, like trying to activate those, right? You know, when the puffer fish, you know, gets scared or whatever, or startled, right? He puffs up real big, right? It's like, this is like some energy that's coming towards you to try to get you to puff up, right? Or like it's reminding me of Finding Nemo, the inker fish, right? He goes, "You guys made me ink." Okay. That's this energy. it's like somebody wants to make you ink, or they want to make you like puff up, right? Or get in that freezer fawn mode, you know, and so that they can like infiltrate, okay, something. But look, there's 4 against 1. You know, like, sure, who's this guy, Freddie? I think it's Freddie. You know, sure, Freddie can fuck around, but I feel like, honestly, it doesn't stand a chance against this, like, NWA. And this feels like it really is in the spirit, okay, to be honest with you. It's like this energy, this, like, that feels like they're already living in hell, okay? And so it's like, well, if I'm going, you're going with me. And these guys are like, you thought? Are you fucking kidding me? Hell no. These ancestors are ruthless here. I'm telling you, like, they don't fuck around. And they're, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's get some more on this. This feels like this is going on in the spirit. This feels like this is an energy that you're evolving into. And this feels like anyone that, you know, these people over here are experiencing some sort of something here, okay? Yeah, look, it's with the World card and the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You see what I'm saying? This energy is trying to get you to, and we've picked up on this before, right? Trying to kind of, first of all, get in your way, right? You can't really see through that. You know what I mean? You can't. You're in the way, right? You make a better door than a window, is what I just heard. But they wanted to kind of like unlock all of this stuff from the past. But it's like you've already like gone through these treasure chests and focused and, you know, organized and, you know, did what you could. But also it's almost like maybe they did open this. I'm also hearing like Pandora's box. Somebody opened Pandora's box for themselves. But it's almost... this energy too, where sure there were still some things stored in here, but it was all the good things. So they opened up this thing just wide open, right? And didn't realize that they were actually like accessing, you know, they wanted to open up the shadow, okay? But you've already befriended the shadow. And so what you really opened up was, I feel like this, you know, I've been feeling it really since yesterday with this overwhelming sense of like gratitude, right? Of just like, holy fuck. I don't know. And, yeah. Okay. Let's get some on it. Let's see what the business is. Let's see what the business is. Oh, yeah. You know what else, too? There's this energy of, like, remembering past lives here, okay? Your third eye is, like, ooh, okay. So your emotional maturity, your emotional growth is really opening up this, your third eye more so. It's actually, and it's also balancing it out, okay? Excuse me. Oftentimes when we go through this ascension, right, suddenly like our third eye is open, but we're still wounded. Yeah, we're still, some of us, right? Please don't let me project, because we've all had different experiences. Some of us go through life, you know what, you paid a lot of debt, you did a lot of things in a past life, right? And maybe this lifetime is just, you know, smooth sailing for you. There could be a few things, right? Because we're all here for evolution. But, you know, so some of you didn't have as hard of a life as other people, right? And it's just all about where you are on your journey and any type of karmic debt, any type of change that you've decided to, you know, you've committed to breaking during this lifetime. So, but there's this energy of like a balance coming within your third eye, okay? Because although maybe it was, wide open, if it's imbalanced, it may not, first of all, I feel like you haven't had full access to all of your gifts, right? Or the in-depth, right? You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? And, or it's been a little wonky is what I'm hearing, right? And that also comes with this trust too that we're developing that I picked up on earlier. I want to read out of the book, this proclaimer. It's the elephant, and I love that because elephants are my favorite. And it also, elephants remember things, right? There's like this I feel like somebody's memory is coming back. Card number 5. Change. Dogmatism, tradition, teacher, authority. We all need parents, mentors, teachers, or authorities to hold our hand and show us the ropes sometimes. Proclaimers have the potential to prepare and educate us, but there's a fine line between a healthy mentor and a dictator. Conviction is powerful, but worthless if unchallenged. If you need guidance, perhaps it's a time to seek healthy mentors or consider your elders or ancestors. Listen like a child, but form your wisdom like a free-thinking adult. Okay, yeah, so this is somebody who used their power, okay, because I'm really picking up on like the dictator part. That was a very specific part, and it makes sense with the father energy that I'm picking up on. This doesn't have to be a father, but there was somebody that, they use that to their advantage, if you will. Okay, their authority or their position in your life here. Okay, and it's like, and for an extended amount of time, you may have allowed them to do so because, well, it's dad or it's mom or it's, grandma or grandpa or uncle or aunt or, my friend or, the father of my children or, the mother of my children, or there's something here, but they used that to their advantage, right? This is somebody that you went to. Okay, it could have also been a spiritual mentor. It could have also been, you know what I'm saying? Something like that here. Do you need to go potty? I'm gonna take him outside because I think it should be okay. I'm gonna take your water out there too. You'll probably spill it, but okay. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Sound off, Maui. Okay, guys. So, yeah, this is somebody that definitely took advantage of their position, right? Oftentimes we see that. The ego will do that. Okay? Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, and there's somebody, okay, so... And with this, right, they use this to their advantage, and there's like this energy of you being able to kind of rearrange the Well, first of all, you being able to rearrange the illusions, right, that have been cast over your life in order to kind of, like, literally look at this butterfly on the Seven of Swords, moving it. Like, no, that doesn't fit there. Actually, it goes over here, right? It's like, okay, it's like you're going through one at a time here, okay, and getting, getting your ducks in a row as far as that may go. But there's this energy. I almost feel too. Whoever this is could have known about your spiritual gifts, okay? Something is finally coming to an end. Like, truly. Yeah, they're okay. So not only did somebody like cast illusions on your life and mess with your energy, okay, or like took advantage of their position, okay? Now, whether this be, oh, I gotta go get Mally. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Man, sorry. So many interruptions. And that's probably seems significant as well, but I just didn't want Maui barking at the neighbor. He's just doing his job, but her lives there. And he is learning. He's getting used to it. But anyways, it's like what they wanted you to remember. Like, was all the times that they like gave to you or did for you. But honestly, like, I'm really picking up on this like bare minimum energy, right? Like, this would have been, especially if this was like a parent, this would have been somebody who's like, in their mind, it was like, my job is to feed you and to put a roof over your head. And I did that. Isn't that good? I did so good. Did you hear that? The neighbor said, okay, we're ready to roll. That's significant. That's very significant. They must be going on a trip or something. You know, and it's almost like this energy of like your truth. They put it in a bottle and they sent it out to sea and never, ever, ever thought that you would find it. And instead clouded your mind, clouded your... Now, again, we have to keep in mind that if somebody did this intentional or not unintentional, okay, a trip might be coming up soon, too. I don't know, some of you are getting prepared or something like that. But there's this energy around... we always want to keep in mind, because I feel like you're going through a process of actually like forgiving these people, whoever this is, or learning the truth around somebody, right? They really just wanted you to, this is somebody that wanted you to think of them one way, and you may have. We've been picking up on this energy of you pulling people off of pedestals that don't belong there, okay? But again, keep in mind, right? These people were wounded, okay? But there's some sort of vindictive energy here, okay? Were or are wounded, I'm not sure. Um, there's an ending though that's coming, and it may be in the legal system, the courts or something like that. But somebody's throwing in a white flag. But the thing is they threw in the. It's too late. This. So. As you're like rearranging these thoughts, right, around these illusions that have been kind of, I heard very specifically cast, okay, there's also this energy too of with this, as you're doing this, right, and this Ace of Cups shows up for you, like literally, like I said, it's like somebody put something about you, information about you, or just like your essence or something, and or like, I don't know, in a bottle, and threw it out to the ocean and then moved you to the desert, right? So that you would never, so this could never wash up on sea, and if it did, you would never find it. Somehow this has been brought to you, and it's by these ancestors here. Somebody's being charged with something pretty major here. I'll be honest. Now, again, we're not victims, right? Collective, you are not the victim, okay? Remember, always keep in mind that you signed up for this, okay? These people are wounded. They're doing what they're supposed to do in their contract, okay? But it's like this message is coming through to let you know that, like, this Ace of Cups is still coming towards you, that you're ending this cycle and moving into this, yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Oh, there is a judgment that's causing a major tower here. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Somebody's seeing through somebody's lies, though. Okay? As I say that, the Ace of Swords comes out. And the thing is, again, here's that butterfly, right? On the Ace of Swords. It's like you stand with the truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like somebody tried to, like, you know, or they're just, it could have been these internal, you know, this internal conflict. But again, it has to do with, like I said, some sort of subconscious fears that could be rising up. Now, whether or not these were projected intentionally or unintentionally, for all of you, it's going to be different. Literally, some of you had parents that were legitimately doing the very best that they could. Okay? Some of you also had parents that were very envious and jealous and were doing things with malice intent. Okay? So just take it as it resonates. Not everyone, you know, so just, but at the end of the day, whatever this is, if there has been any type of illusion that's been able to attach itself to you or your reality, then there is something inside of you that holds space for that illusion. And this is what you're learning the truth on. This is what you're moving the truth, like, into the truth about, right? We're not here to play this blame game or anything like that. Honestly, you know, these characters did well in your movie. Okay, they did well. They did what they were supposed to do. But it's like you're moving on, right? Like I heard and cut. Okay, like scene, okay? You know what I mean? Like that season of your life, look at this season of not having enough, right? Of like in this like constant state of like, whether it be spiritual battle or competition or conflict or internal, external, whatever it may be. This is in the past. This is in the past. And the truth is that there is something coming for you, right? It's in the works. It's under the ground, right? And as you grow, it will show up. It will come above ground here. There's also, this reminds me of that message yesterday of that passed over loved one, bringing something, like rising from the dead to bring something to you. There's also been something that's buried here. There's been something that's buried. Maybe money has been buried. Somebody's learning the truth about that. There's also an energy around yesterday when I picked up on that barn vibe. Okay, some of you, there's something that's hidden in a barn. Okay, or even buried in a barn. Okay, some sort of evidence or something like that. Somebody needs to know that. There's also, you know what, I picked up on this on a personal reading a very, very long time ago. And it came back through yesterday and I was like, what the fuck? If somebody is looking for evidence, they need to, it's in a house. And if there is a bay window, it has been put in whether the bay window opens or not, like because some people have like the bay windows and it's like you can have a seat and it's also storage. Okay, somebody, whether it's storage or not, something is in there, some sort of evidence, some sort of paperwork, some sort of document. Okay, for anyone that's looking for something, the barn there, it could be buried. There's something, okay? It could be like the original will, or it could be like, if it has nothing to do with will or an inheritance or something like that, it's some sort of evidence. Somebody is looking for evidence, and this, yeah, it came through, and I just want to make sure you guys knew that. Yeah, I feel like it's evidence of these people kind of pushing you over the edge. And stabbing you in your back. Wow. Yeah, but tell me about this 5 of Cups. Time is it? Okay. I just have a couple more minutes left, guys, before our session begins. Tower card. What's this Tower card? Yeah, listen, some of y'all have like night vision. You can see through the darkness. Okay, you can see it like in this moon energy. You can see through the illusions. You can see through what's being going on behind the scenes. Okay, this is something that I feel like is developing within you. It's almost like you can feel it. There's this wider sense of observation that's developing here. Okay, okay. What's some final messages for the collective about this? Hey. Yeah, somebody literally invested in this Nine of Swords. I'm telling you, in the Seven of Cups. They literally paid for this to happen. Nine of Swords and Seven of Cups. Okay? Could be up to 3 people. Always, it seems like that. Alright? Sending some sort of attacks here. But you've moved on. You're the Hermit. Okay? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles here. We have, some sort of judgment is being made. Okay? And there are people that are getting left out of some sort of something. 4 of Wands, stability, house. Somebody might be losing their house. Somebody could be getting kicked out of their house. There's some sort of judgments being made here, though. And I think it's because you're stable, emotionally, spiritually, grounded, and stable. And this, as within, so without, right? This is going to manifest in your external reality here. So, okay, guys, I hate to cut this short, but I've got to go get to this next session here. We might probably will do an extended on Patreon. We shall see. We shall see how the day goes. Okay, don't forget trauma spotting at noon. All right, fam. I will see you then.